Yes. Football is back again.
Real football is back again.
Football is back again.
Proper football is back again.
No. There has been proper football. We cannot
No,
be
when
disingenuous.
Guatemala is playing, and no disrespect to our people in Guatemala, but please, when Guatemala is playing Panama, it is not
No. We
real
have to.
football.
No,
It is
no,
just
no.
a group of 24 people chasing
No, no, no,
a
no, no,
round
no.
ladder.
I completely disagree with you on that. It was been a fantastic international break. We have teams like Scotland with Mixos scoring an acrobatic to take his
Yes, and
team,
with
to
an
take his
Arsenal
team.
player, an ex-Arsenal player,
Which
taking you
Arsenal,
to the World Cup.
which Arsenal player?
Sieni.
The game was already won and done and dusted.
They
I don't
would not
understand.
have qualified without that
The
goal.
game,
Go
the
and check.
game
It
without the
doesn't matter.
no.
They would not have qualified for the World Cup
Let's
without
not. They
that goal.
had look at the didn't they score a fourth goal? A banger on top.
It doesn't matter. That's
Oh my
Tierney
goodness.
goal, and that's why that's the goal trending
No.
online. That Tierney goal, without it,
No.
they don't win the World Cup.
No.
Arsenal genes, winning clutch genes. We are clutch.
No. I completely disagree. But it's been a wonderful international. England.
Not for me. My defender is injured. The international breaks should be scrapped.
No one really cares if Gabriel or Calafiori. No one really cares.
I know. You guys are celebrating a player's injury now. We'll be here for it.
No one really cares. No
worries. We'll be here for it. It goes around.
No one really cares.
It's a hamster wheel. It goes around.
Injuries is part of the game.
All right, absolutely.
We all know injuries is part of the game.
This sentence you just made, injuries is a part of the game.
Yes,
I love very simple but very profound. I'm going to keep it at the back of my head here in one corner and hold on to it.
is in there.
Hey guys, it's good to have you guys back. It's good to be back.
And
I
know
a couple of amazing games coming up this weekend as well.
Yes. And I know we've been away, but we are, for the next 4 months, no international break apart from the AFCON.
Yeah, and that one will not stop us from doing this. So we might touch on the AFCON a few times, but
no, we're going to talk about that because
the
Eagles.
There's nothing eagle about them.
The Eagles are going to be winning it.
When their mates are going to be preparing for the World Cup, they are planning to win Nations Cup.
The Eagles are going to be winning it.
I thought you would have been wearing. I told you they were not going to the World Cup.
No. See.
You were supposed to wear an Arsenal jersey. We had a bet. I remember that.
No. We didn't. The bet did not. Did not materialize.
So the bet did not materialize now. I told you they wouldn't make the World Cup. You are supposed to wear an Arsenal jersey. I'm going to send you one. You wear it on one of the days we are shooting.
People who have to understand setbacks are part of the game.
Nobody is asking you about setback. It is the bet we took a bet.
No. Setbacks are
distract us.
No, I'm not distracted.
We had a bet. If you do not make it to the World Cup, you will shoot one of these shows with an Arsenal jersey on. I promise to shoot with the United jersey if they make it. Now, if disappointed you, you don't want to follow up with your bet.
No. I am not disappointed, first and foremost. I am not and in any way disappointed.
Are you going to follow up with wearing your
I am proud of the boys. But
I agree. We are proud of them. We are proud of them. It's okay. We agree. We are proud of them. Are you going to wear your Arsenal jersey?
I have to congratulate the likes of Haiti, qualified for their World Cup.
Yes, South Africa, everybody qualified. Yes, Cape Verde, all those people. Yes. And good. Now, Nigeria did not make it to the World Cup.
And we will be starting.
I will wear an Arsenal jersey.
I will be going to Spain. I will be going to Spain to start to kick off this weekend insights. So,
hey, guys, you see, this is why you shouldn't have deals with people who call themselves the devils.
No.
Because they never come through.
No.
You just hear a lot of no's. They don't come through on their bets. But it's okay.
I completely
we let him off the hook this time.
I completely disagree. I completely disagree. But it's okay. It's okay.
La Liga. Let's go to La Liga.
Let's go to La Liga. Yes. They are kicking us off this weekend. And Valencia versus Levante. That's where we're starting from. They're bringing football back.
Yeah.
Though
It's
it's to be honest, the two of them's form is
is a game of mid clubs at the moment.
I think they intentionally kept this game today that okay, let them just kick off.
Yeah, let's have something.
Let's have something. So I can't really talk much on this game. I'll just say, hey, I think a draw will be suited for both teams.
Yeah. Both of in fact they deserve to both drop points from this their form.
From this,
Last 5 games,
in
they
fact, they've
only
only won
have
once. The
one
two of
win.
them, they've only won. So
Yeah,
is anyone can take this game. I'm calling it a draw
yeah.
for that game. But what are you predicting for that match?
I'll join you with a draw. In fact, the
Is it
0-0 draw.
a 0-0? So all right, let's go to the big game in La Liga this weekend. Barcelona versus Atletico Bilbao. I don't think Barca have any injury concerns. I think most of their players are back, apart from the regulars, Gavi, Pedri. I mean, these two boys, Gavi and Pedri.
But the Jong is missing, red card.
Yes, suspended. Uh, but I'm just bothered about Gavi and Pedri. I think we're going to be deprived of two footballers when they reach their prime. I think we're going to be deprived of them a whole lot because look at
Especially
this.
Gavi. Gavi isn't even looking like he's going to reach that prime peak of his
Peak,
prime.
yeah.
Because remember, it was Gavi that was the rave of the moment.
Yes.
Pedri was like a close second.
Was a close, yes.
Now suddenly injuries are taking Gavi completely out of the conversation.
I mean, they were meant to be the next Xavi and Iniesta for the world. Let me not even say for Barcelona, for the world, from the academy. But now look at he has Beniscus, Pedri has Muscle. I mean, they might end up probably making it to the World Cup, probably. But I mean, these injuries are just too much. They are too much.
I think it's part of what we've been saying, and I know it may sound like a cliche, right? But too many games too early.
Yes.
When you look at some of these guys and the number of matches they've played over a short period of time,
It's too much. Too
you
much.
look at them. Pedri is just 22.
And these are intense matches they've been playing.
Yeah,
Very intense.
these guys have played like
and
a lot of matches, man.
And Rashford could be he might be doubtful for that game. He might be doubtful.
He has discomfort.
I know we don't focus a lot on La Liga, but Dani Olmo, would we say he's been a flop?
So no, I wouldn't call him a flop because the expectation wasn't like he's a world beater. It's not like a Neymar going to PSG.
That's true.
I would say he's giving as much as we really expect in such a team. But it's a start-studded team anyways. So most times it's not even starting games.
Could we say it's a star study? Because they're all young boys in the middle. Because
they're young stars. Those guys can play.
Yeah, that's true.
Those guys can. Let's be honest. Banter aside, those guys can play.
They're actually good.
I see some of those new guys in this Barcelona team.
Like those
that I saw is
Casado, Kubasi.
These guys can play.
Even I really like this guy, Femi Lopez.
Those guys can really play, man.
So you
have to be on top of your game like every time to get in that team.
That's very true.
Yeah,
that's very true. And even looking at Atletico Bilbao, they too have some injuries. Inaki Williams is a doubt. I think his brother is back now.
Yeah, his brother
Williams. So, and I think they've missed him.
I bet they will prefer the brother to be back than for Inaki to be back.
So, but going into this game, looking at the Barcelona have scored 17 goals in their last 5 games. Atletico have scored just 6 goals in their last 5 games.
And they've lost 3.
Barca have won the previous 3 against them. So it's look at those losses. Newcastle, Real Sociedad, Getafe. I mean, Barcelona's only loss is against Real Madrid, which 2-1. I mean, it can go either ways in that kind of game.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think Barcelona has this game. I think it's going to be something like a 3-1 for me in this game.
Yeah, the only problem is Barcelona will concede. except Athletic Club are not attacking. If they attack, Barcelona will concede. If they are smart and they play their game well, the William brother, what's his name again?
Let me get his name out.
Nico,
yes.
Who gets behind that defense?
Behind that defense, yes.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go with you though. I'm gonna do a 3-1 as well.
A 3-1 as well. Okay, perfect. We also have the game Elche versus Real Madrid. I believe that's on Sunday.
Yes.
Should we at this point? Should we really talk much about Real Madrid again? I think these guys are, although they've had those minor setbacks against Liverpool.
Yeah.
And
they drew in their last league game too.
In their last league game, so
yeah.
But I think they should get this over the line. I mean, these guys are having it, because now most of those players, they are settled now. They know who might be going to the World Cup. I think it's now time for them to focus. Although I still see Real Madrid, I actually even see a lot of Real Madrid fans. They don't like the manager. They are not happy with Alonso. They do not want him.
Yeah, but they were also not happy with Ancelotti, because Ancelotti didn't have his style. You can't say this is Ancelotti's style for real. Baba just
you know what I was looking at? I don't know if you saw the formation Brazil versus was it was it Tunisia they played in the
Senegal?
No, the second game they drew 1-1.
I missed that.
And I didn't even watch the game. I looked at the formation and they played 4-2-2-2. I said, what's going on?
This is why players get injured, because they will now pressure. Gabriel does not do this much work in Arsenal. Now he's in Brazil throwing his body left, right. He has gone to injure his abductor. I've never heard of what is abductor muscle. He has now torn his muscle, abductor. When he's busy throwing himself all around.
Usually this is the problem when fans will say, you ask the manager, see, come, it's a friendly game. Can't you go and find one boy from this thing, one young boy that was, unless
Arsenal reach out to them to not play Gabriel in those games, or even if you play him for maybe just
45 minutes
and take him out. He was there 60-something minutes. That means he was going to play until the end of the game against Senegal.
No, it wasn't Senegal. It was in the second game he got injured.
Was he in the second game? I thought it was Senegal.
Was it Senegal?
Oh, I think it was Senegal. Yeah.
So it's what it is. So
they are saying he's out for at least minimum.
They said 6. I think they said 4 to 6. So yeah. pretty much is missing December, the core. Let's just say it's pretty much missing the core of your December run.
Yeah.
So, but I think is what it is at the end of the day.
Well, at least the good thing is we're not throwing in Rob Holding. That's good news.
Well, we'll get to us now. So, Real Madrid, I think the players are struggling. They're moving from freestyle to, the manager that manage them individually to, hey, you have to be here, you have to be here, you have to, it's all tactical now. And, there've been some backlashes at Bellingham, here and there. And
so the Bellingham backlash, especially for the English national team, there's nothing anyone can tell me. It's racism. It is, yes.
I don't want to go into it. I don't want to go, but we know this is not the first time it's happening.
Oh, okay, good.
We know.
Saka too. When they win, they put Foden's picture there.
Yeah.
Even though Saka is the one that scored the winning goal.
We know
when they lose, they put Saka's picture there.
It's not the first time. It's been something. I mean, and this goes all the way back to Ian Wright. From Ian Wright.
Yes.
For so long, Rashford was on the back of it. That's why I always told Rashford, I said, bro, just go out. You see that La Liga, no one cares.
Yeah.
If you play well, if you don't play well, just do your thing. Peace of mind.
Sterling, Rashford. All those guys, they've suffered it.
I know that even Saka is still in fact I think Saka's own has actually reduced now because of the players Arsenal have bought.
No, because they are now moving to Bellingham now. That's what's going on.
No, I'm saying because I believe because the players Arsenal have bought.
So when you are saying for the club at club level,
yeah, for club level, it has got it has reduced
their attention on other people now.
On other people, last season. But so now the pressure is not much on Saka now. He's gone off. I mean, you can see the only thing is now is he's just not giving us what he used to give us before.
Because they've almost killed him. When they kick him, the English press will say, "Oh, you should get on with it." They've almost killed the guy. In fact, the number. Maybe we are seeing them, Pedri and Gavi. That's part of what we're saying. Saka now, when you look at him, he doesn't even want to get into all those all those battles anymore because they keep kicking him from the back. They'll pass him the ball, simple pass to leg. The defender is smashing into him.
Anyways. So but for this thing, I think for Bellingham, I think he should just. I think he's a good player. He's a great player. I think he should just focus on. Luckily for him,
drop Bellingham for Foden, Palmer. Are you kidding me?
I think Bellingham should just. He should just continue. Although yes, he's had some arrogance. Sorry. That puts that I believe he cost it for himself. But there's nothing wrong.
Don't do that. You are enabling racism when you say that. When white players are arrogant and they misbehave, nobody says that. I can name a billion white players who are horrible. Ibrahimovic, they praise them. They say, "Wow, it's a mentality." Cantona, wow, his mentality.
I'm a big Ibrahimovic fan. I'm not
exactly.
I said there's nothing. I said there's nothing wrong with Bellingham doing it, but you see when you're doing it,
you say he cost it for
himself. No. I said he added it. I said he added it to his game, and I said there's nothing wrong. There's nothing.
It's the same thing they are trying to do to Vinicius Junior. They are trying to make him conform. Why?
No, but what I'm saying is there's nothing wrong in adding it as long as you are delivering.
He's delivering. What do you mean as long as he's delivering?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I say. As long as he continues to deliver at that top level, he will be fine.
But the
problem is when you don't deliver.
No, that's not the problem. The problem is that he's delivering. He's arrogant. They like.
No, but you have to understand. They have their favorites.
Just like Aaron Wright.
They have their favorites.
Just like Aaron Wright said, right? They like N'Golo Kante style of player. They deliver. Yes. They are very humble. They don't throw their weight around. Nobody sees them. But when they see players like Rashford playing on top of their game and being in flashy cars, newspaper front headline, they are dating models, they are all over the place. They want to make them conform. But when Ibrahimovic is doing it, when Beckham is all over the place in the news, misbehaving, they don't want them to conform. They say, he's a mentality beast. When Cantona scores and he does this, nobody they'll say it's mentality, but let Bellingham score. And if he does this, they say it's too arrogant. If Vinicius scores and he does a little dance, they say it's too arrogant. Please, let's just move on. Call the game.
But don't worry, let's move on. But yeah, I think Mariam. The thing is, I don't know what's going on.
Afraid to call it a pure win for Madrid.
No, I don't know what's going on in Alonso's head, because I don't know if maybe he's over. These modern managers is more mathematical with them.
Yes, and he's been pragmatic with what he has.
And you have players that, let's call it what it is. It's a complete change of style.
Yeah.
These guys were used to. Vinny was used to, I'm allowed to do what I can do. To, hey, you have to fall back, and you have to move
the ball quicker.
There's Valverde. You have to be in this position.
And when we're attacking, we are playing towards Mbappe.
It was towards Mbappe.
Yes.
And so for them, I think if Madrid fans, because right now I keep on, Alonso has the favor that they are top of the table. And the truth is, if you have a mishap, say you lose a game today, the next team you can go and play Getafe and Elche and you bounce back. In the Premier League, you lose today, your next opponent has said, "Thank God."
If you lose today, next week you might be playing Chelsea. If you lose today,
you can be playing Chelsea. So
next month you will be playing Newcastle. That will still give you problem.
So the thing is, luckily, this is the kind of game you used to bounce back. get your formation. He can experiment. Look at what he's been doing. I'm praising him so far. Alonso, he has done a good job. The likes of Masutato that I brought in, honest, I didn't know the guy from anywhere. And he came in and he has been doing fantastic. In fact, I didn't even see this guy. Maybe he might be going to Arsenal in January, according to one newspaper I read.
Rodrigo.
No, Hendricks.
What you people need striker more than us now. Your
No.
hasn't scored in Premiership yet. Has Tesco scored in Premiership?
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. I think.
How many goals does he have in Premiership?
He has 2 goals already.
Okay, good. You need support striker for him.
No.
Get Hendrick.
And that guy has just been. I don't know, but I hope he is able to.
Madrid there must be some corruption involved. Because I don't know. The first time I saw Hendrick play, I told myself that this guy is not a footballer. And they were saying he's like Romario. I said, is it that my eye is paining me? I watched Romario play now. What's this?
First of all, I said Hendricks. I said, bro, I think you might need to go back to one other. And then, if you notice, Brazil too have stopped calling him. They said, let's not.
When he gets his chance,
he's a good finisher, to be fair to him.
No, so that's the problem. It's not just that he's a good finisher. He doesn't know when to finish and when not to attempt to finish. Have you really watched him play? Not highlights.
He's 70, he's 16, 17.
It doesn't matter. People like Pedri, Yamal are 17. They started at 17 too. See, let me explain something to you. No, so this is it. Let's say he's 17, right? But he has the belief of
a 26, 27.
A 27-year-old Haaland. Like, that's how good he thinks he is. He will get the ball. Last season, I was watching him. Whenever Ancelotti brought him in, maybe they are chasing him to go. Mbappe is running into space. Vini is running into space. This guy will get the ball from midfield. He will go past from nowhere shooting. I'm like, dude, pass the ball.
Yeah, but also maybe also for him going into a team that didn't have a star probably did not help his development.
There was style in Brazil national team.
No. But that is how many these things.
I don't think he's that.
I think he needs to go out on loan. I think he needs to go out on loan.
I don't think he's Madrid level player. I think they need to sell him. That's what I think.
Probably. Maybe he needs to go. I think he needs to build himself up. He should go and build his resume.
Exactly. Send him on loan to United.
Well, why not? There's Arsenal that is there. At least Gabriel is injured. Anyways, I think Madrid will win the game. Center back. Everybody does say, hey, corner, middle. Yeah.
You know that that's how we do when Martinez is playing now.
I don't know what you're saying, but let's go to France. Let's go to France.
It's not called Madrid game. I
got Madrid 3-0.
3-0. I think Madrid does not. Madrid never wins 3-0. Maybe 2-1. 3-1.
I think they'll win 3-0. I think they'll win 3-0. Let's go to Ligue 1. Ligue 1, we have a game, Nice versus Marseille. So, Nice have not been informed. 3 defeats on the bounce. Marseille here and there. Yeah, although they have injuries, Ahmed Traore, Northgard, Facundo Meduna, Murillo, Højbjerg. So yeah, it's so Marseille. So they are doing fine. They are second on the table, 2 points behind PSG.
I was going to say that they are not doing bad.
They are not doing bad, but I think they're
just not flashy in your face.
No. I think the image we all had was when De Zerbi went to Marseille. I think there's a belief that he was going to
turn them into Brighton and they'll be
tapping. Yeah, I think we all believe, if this guy gets into Europe, it's going to be a problem.
So I'm telling you again, Amorim, for instance, is not a bad coach. We can banter how we want. Tomorrow. If the work he did in Sporting Lisbon speaks for itself.
Yes.
Right? But it took time with the right kind of players You now bring such a coach. You now dump him into United with all the toxicity, all the players not knowing what they do. It will be a problem to gather those players and get them to buy, even to now get them to even buy into the style he wants to play.
That's true.
You know, so I think it's the same thing. De Zerbi, when he was in Brighton, right? I'm right? It was in Brighton.
Yeah, Brighton, yes.
Exactly. They were playing like, I used to hate playing that team.
Yes, and you know there was, but you know the way he was built up from Brighton. At that summer before he went to Marseille, he was talked about where he could, whereby he was top rated. He were calling managers, people would say De Zerbi, style of football, this one, that one.
See, let me tell you, if he had gone to Liverpool from Brighton, it's the same way they would have struggled if he tried to play the Brighton style
at Liverpool.
So I think he's a smart coach, actually, in my opinion.
Going to Marseille,
finding something that works with the players he has. That's why he's second on the table.
That's true.
That's why he's second on the table.
25 points. I mean,
see, look how long it took Amorim to get where Man
U is right now. Yeah.
Most coaches don't even get that. If it was Chelsea, they would have sacked Amorim, you know, right?
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe he went to an environment where, first of all, to give him a different perspective. Now you're no more battling for 7-8. Now the expectation is higher.
Exactly.
You have better players. The truth is, you have better players.
You have all these guys.
Yeah. So I think we'll see at the end of the season. Because I think one of the biggest achievements he can do is if he's able to put PSG and if possibly win that League One. I think his resume would go fly to the roof.
If he wins League One, I think he gets a chance in England in one of the top 6 clubs.
I mean, if you look at his team, right? I mean, he's getting fantastic return from Aubameyang at, I think, 35, 36.
Yeah.
He has Emerson. He has Greenwood. He has Benjamin Pavard. So he has Kondobia. So at the end of the day, he has Oilberg. He has experience and youth. It's a mix. And going into this game, so the last 2 or 3 times we tried to predict Marseille straight win, they come out and you don't see Marseille 1-1. Marseille won. But I think they'll win this game. I think it will be a slim win. Maybe like
had a little clip in form actually over the last 5 games.
Yes. But I think they might edge it 2-1.
Yeah, I'm going to call 2-1 for them as well.
Yeah, they might edge it. Hopefully, our boy Terry Murphy can find some form, that can get him called back to the Super Eagles.
And is he a midfielder?
He's a striker.
Can he play as a 10? If he can play as a 10, he's welcome to the Super Eagles because anybody but he will be. But please move on.
No, he cannot play as a 10. If you see him play, you know that there's nothing 10 about him.
I would rather he's 10 than he will be give the ball away to them to go and score equalizer.
And then tomorrow, PSG are playing Le Havre. I think there's nothing much to discuss there. PSG are fresh with their African Footballer of the Year, Hakimi.
Yeah, that was another weird one for me, though.
Him winning it.
Yeah, it was a little weird for me.
I think it was well deserved. I think he's
it was weird for me. I thought because when you look at even the Ballon d'Or, I think Salah ranked higher than him on the Ballon d'Or. Yes.
I think the difference was not that far, either 1 point or 2 positions difference.
Yeah, so I thought Salah here and there, but it's okay. But even the female one was completely weird.
Who won it?
The Moroccan girl won it.
Oh,
they just skimmed out the Nigerian ladies one way or the other. But it's okay. I can't win it every time.
But I think to be fair, I think you remember last season it was actually they were trying to push him to win it. But Lookman, everybody forced Lookman and someone that scored a hat-trick, you cannot.
I got European champions.
But I think if you look at it overall, I mean, PSG won their league, they won the French Cup, they won Champions League, they got to the final of the World Cup. I mean,
yeah.
I know Salah had a good shout.
And it was a pivotal part of that, actually.
It was very important. So
a lot of very important goals for them.
So I just felt, I think he was long.
I can live with it. That's why I said it's a little bit, but I can't.
It's a little bit. But what do you think of PSG? They've been very weird lately. you know, in their starting lineup. You see them, you don't see Malulu. You see Mayulu.
I don't know
You
what the
see
coach is doing. It seems as if he's
that. I
experimenting.
think injuries that they. I think look at they
Or
have
maybe
Dembele's
he's
injured.
looking for something else. Or is it
No, no,
injury?
injuries. Dembele
Oh
is injured. Due is
wow, they have a
injured.
lot of players out. First
Yeah,
teamers, Dembele,
first teamers.
Due, Mendes, Hakimi, even Hakimi himself is out till mid-December.
Yeah, yeah. Remember, I came. He had this cast, the support on his leg when he went to pick up the award. But overall, these guys are still delivering. They are young, but this is why I like what is going on at PSG. You see, there's this Mayulu. No, there's no pressure on them because they are the bigger boys that are there. The bigger boys are there still doing
Aye.
their thing.
Oh,
Why? So when they come in, people understand, oh, it's because of injuries. And don't get me wrong, these guys, they have, I see that Mayulu, I think he has great potential. He
but
has something.
you know, PSG will keep delivering because the base of the team, the foundation of the team, is actually playing well,
I
and they are
mean,
not injured.
I
When you
mean
talk of
that heart.
Pia,
I
Neves,
mean, I mean that heart.
that heart
That
is there.
that heart, that
And
heart.
then the defense, they are also lucky. The defense has been able to hold out at least a little bit.
I tell you, I think signing Zabayi for Bournemouth was a masterstroke.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, when clubs sign this kind of players, you wonder, Zabayi. Then you look
And
at it, was
that's
very
what
solid.
happens
It
when
was
clubs like
very solid.
Chelsea, they don't see some of these defenders, and they
I
will
tell
just
you, I tell
they'll
you, I said,
sign an attacker, sign that. Are you?
I
They say Liverpool wants to sign Semenyo again
said,
when they need central defense.
we,
Anyways,
we leave that, but I look at Housing, Madrid signing Housing, fantastic deal. Zabayi was very, very solid,
yeah,
very, very solid. And then you bring him to
and he's just
PSG.
23 years old. It's not
Yeah.
even.
And then you pair him with Marquinhos experience. And PSG have, I think they are the most lucky team to have a Vitinha and Neves that play both club and country. I mean,
Yeah.
I was watching Portugal when they beat their last game, their World Cup qualifier, which they played without Ronaldo. I saw Neves. Neves, I said, yeah, Neves. It's called the hat trick.
Yeah, I think he scored one fantastic free kick.
Oh my goodness me!
Bullet.
They had Fernandez. They had one other person standing on the ball,
He took it.
and he just took it. Everyone like, who are you? So,
Yeah.
and if you look at Neves and Vitinha, these guys are 20. Vitinha is like 21, 20.
And again, there is a confidence that comes with winning. They've won
That's
so
true.
many games that it's now second nature. It's like City.
It's
Sometimes,
like
even when they are
yes,
not playing well,
even
they
when
will
they are
just
not playing well. And the beauty I like about those two, which I always say is very important in every team, availability.
availability. Yeah.
These guys are, I don't know where they found them from the slums of Portugal. I don't know. I don't know where they found them from. But yeah, I think PSG will have they should have this they should have this in the bag. They should
Yeah.
have this in the bag. I think it should be good. But yeah, let's jump to the reason why we're here, the English Premier League. The English Premier League. The league with the most entertainment in the world.
Yeah.
The league that gives people high BP.
the
The
league
league,
that makes someone keep his ear for almost 500 days now.
you know,
500 days, the guy
some,
still.
something about the league is until you hear the final whistle. And I believe most of these players, when they take that same mentality to their club sides, whereby, sorry, to their countryside, whereby when you see the Premier League player, they say, let's keep going. It's not yet over. We can still do this. Honestly. So, but they are kicking us off with a tricky tie. Burnley,
It's a tricky time.
I
Burnley,
think
Chelsea.
remember, Chelsea didn't beat Sunderland. Chelsea are a very strange team. When it's Chelsea versus Liverpool, I can beat you my chest. Chelsea will win that game. But when Chelsea go play these smaller sides, and I don't know if you read the news, Kopama is injured for another. He fractured his toe.
Yeah, I had his fractured toe again, setback.
That's another setback, a major setback for them. So then And look at,
But they've done well without him. They are third on the table.
I mean,
Just
but
6 points behind us now.
they are struggling. I mean, there's an added touch when you have Kopama. There's an added touch for me. The Dilap is back from his suspension, so I think that's a good boost for them. I think honestly, if you look at their injury list, apart from to be honest, I can't really call Lavia a Chelsea player because he has spent more time in the injury
Yeah,
room.
and the funniest thing is a good player. I've seen him play a few times. He's really a good player.
I think he's he has the potential to be one of the best DMs in the world.
Yeah.
But when I look at him, it reminds me of Diaby of Arsenal.
Yeah.
Diaby, I think, was a fantastic football,
That
but
was
Diaby cannot give you 20 minutes of football.
That was a bad loss for Arsenal. I feel like if Diaby had played a full season of one of those seasons that we came close in terms of maybe second, third position, we would have won one of those seasons.
I think the problem with Diaby was, I think if he was in this modern era, he'll be managed better.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just bad luck.
If
he comes and plays today, once they hit him like this.
I will never remember one game. Arsenal started the game. He does run. Next season, he started 5 minutes in. I said, God. I said, Diaby, I think you should call it a day. You should call it a day. But honestly, Chelsea have just about Cowell is out. Palmer, I can't really call it Sugo because I don't think that guy has even kicked the ball. And then Lavia, to be honest, I don't think even Chelsea fans know Lavia anymore. So it looks like an easy tie, but Burnley to play good football. Scott Parker is doing something good.
And that's the problem I have with Burnley. They play good football and they won't know that they are supposed to defend against Chelsea and hit them on the counter. Try and go toe-to-toe with Chelsea. And that's where the problem is going to be from.
So, and you're very correct. I think if Chelsea wins it to be a narrow win, I don't think it's going to be
I'm going to call it a 2-1 win for Chelsea.
I think I'll call the same 2-1 win. But if Burnley can surprise us, why not? I mean,
why not? Well, I mean, we also.
That's why we are here.
Yes, that's why we're here.
That's why we're here. We're here for it. We're here for it. Let's run to the next one. Bournemouth versus West Ham. I think that's
just
West Ham.
Quick statistics. West Ham has found some form in the last 2 games.
Good form.
I think
Very
the
good.
break was unfair to them. I don't know what they'll come back with from there, but my guys found some form and they are moving up the table.
And it's so weird.
On the other hand, they've lost some form.
Literally, it's so weird that one had form, one gained form.
Yeah.
So going into this game, I think Bournemouth needed the break. Yeah. West Ham did not need the break. But it's going to be tough because Paqueta is suspended for this game.
Paqueta is suspended for the game?
He's suspended for this game. Red card.
That's going to be difficult, man.
So just based on that.
And that the pots you like is doubtful.
Is doubtful. If even
Afropanos, doubtful. If it's against Arsenal now, they will all be available. They will show up.
And I think, they have the likes of Dion.
But again, hey, hold up. Semenyo is out.
It might be out, but Bournemouth still have players that.
No, I don't think Bournemouth is the same without Semenyo. I don't think so.
Even without Kluivert too. I think those guys bring something.
Without Kluivert, yes. But most importantly, Semenyo. Yeah.
Honestly.
Now that you've also added Kluivert to it. So I'm going to say this is a draw. I'm going to call this a draw for West Ham. Yes. I think they have a lot more to lose.
I think the key players.
Semenyo,
yeah, you're very correct. That way,
and Mavropanos, in my opinion.
So if I think it might end up being a draw or a marginal win for West Ham.
Yeah.
Depending on who plays in that 10. Losing Paqueta is huge.
1-1.
I think I'll go with you. I'll go 1-1 as well. Brighton, Brentford. This is
It's another of those
Brighton. In
those games
fact,
that can be 0-0, 1-1, or 5-3, or 4,
you you
something
know
like
what is funny about this game? Brighton is 11, Brentford is 12. They
12.
both have 16 points. The difference between them is Brighton has +2
Plus,
goals. So, and Brentford, I tell you, you know, Brentford are actually doing very well. Their manager,
it surprised me this season.
honestly, I did not expect, I thought that was a wrong signing
Yeah,
when they took the set piece manager to become the main.
yeah.
And the funny thing is, they're actually playing a different brand of football compared to what Thomas Frank used to play.
Mm-hmm. They're a bit more open. They're a bit more
Yeah,
attacking.
they're more expansive and they don't joke with Coyote's long throw.
And the funniest thing is, if you look at their last 5 games, they have a better form than Brighton.
They do. They do. Honestly, they only lost one game to Crystal Palace, which I
Yeah,
think is fair.
it's
Crystal
fair.
Palace, honestly, and you watch those guys, what's their name? Ouattara and that Kevin Shada.
Yeah.
When you see them, you say, forget these guys. But when they start running at you, it's like,
You and there's Thiago you have to worry about as well.
Thiago actually has 8 goals this season.
Yeah, he scores a lot for them.
It's because I think I'm calling this Brentford.
Yeah, I was going to call it narrow win for Brentford 2-1.
I'm actually calling it a win for Brentford because
Yes, same here.
I think Brighton are suffering in the middle. I think Baleba has not produced this season.
You guys cost it. You should have left the poor boy alone if you knew you were not going to buy him. Now you have derailed this season.
It's not his fault when they were calling ridiculous money. So if we are signed him now, this is how it was played. Every day, media Baleba, 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 Baleba.
He would have been playing well for you if he was playing.
And then our problems will now be worse. We'll now say AFCON is coming, Baleba, Baleba, that's okay, no problem.
Would have been counting Baleba, Ahmad,
Mazurabi, Umbuemo.
Mbeumo,
It's okay, no problem.
Mazraoui. Very sweet.
So yeah, Fulham Sunderland. I'm just going to call this one straight up. Sunderland win.
I'm going to call this a draw.
I'm calling it Sunderland win.
So I don't think Sunderland they don't do too well away.
Gosh.
So
But
that's why
then
I'm going to call this
Fulham too, they are not a predictable. You can't tell. Apart from that Josh King in Fulham, honestly.
Why are you not calling Iwobi?
even the Wobie is there will call it himself.
He's not calling himself. Okay.
Wobie is not calling himself. I look at Sunderland. You see that tall guy they have behind. In the summer, is going to get Ballard.
Yeah.
It's been a long time I saw a traditional center back.
So he's a traditional defender. Even if he's getting bored, he won't be to any of the top 6 sides.
No, he'll be to a level ahead.
Maybe a Tottenham,
a
Newcastle, one of those kind of, maybe a Villa, one of those.
Yeah,
because the problem is he doesn't play, and he looks good as well. Let's be fair.
In the back three.
A back three, which is really a back 5.
Yes, when they are defending, yes.
Yes, and they defend more than they attack.
That is true. So he's not exposed. He's not
exposed. Let's play him in a back 4 where he will face Semenyo by himself, and let's see. You
know what he does, mate, is a very good point, because this is how we misprofile players now because of what we are seeing them.
Yes, you think he's
like, for example, I think every man you find, I was telling them, I said, Maguire is good in a back 3. At Leicester, he was still in a back 3.
Yes.
The moment you played Maguire in the back 2,
back 4, he's exposed.
He said, hey, what is going on here?
Because the problem is in the back 5, there's usually an extra body.
Yes.
That joins, that covers up for your errors.
Yes. That's very right. But I'm still going with Sunderland. To win that game. Liverpool, Nottingham Forest. At Anfield. Anfield is no more looking like that place people are scared of anyway.
Sean Dark, my guy. Let's do something this weekend. Let's. I'm calling.
Yes.
I don't want to call.
I don't care, guy or no guy. My only issue is Chris Wood is out. Douglas.
He's been out for a long time now.
Zinchenko is out.
Why are you saying Zinchenko is out as if he has anything to add to the team?
I'm just calling you.
In fact, Salah, I bet is praying that Zinchenko plays. He likes playing against Zinchenko.
And then Hudson-Odoi is a doubt. For Liverpool, Florian Wirtz is out till December. Frimpong is out.
Back.
Yes, they say Alisson is back. Conor Bradley is out. So Frimpong I think maybe Szoboszlai might be playing that right back again.
Yeah. Wirtz too is out. So Wirtz now has gone 0-0-0 to injury. He's gone.
And I think Isak, I think the last thing that happened to Isak, I don't think this long injury was what he needed.
So Isak is back?
No, he's still injured. I'm saying I don't think this long injury was what he needed. He needed, because he needs some form of confidence. He needs some form of confidence. And I don't know where that's going to come from. However, if these Nottingham Forest players can buy into Sean Dyche's ideology, this game is going to be a tough game for Liverpool. If they can, and to be honest, sales this season has been looking like a basket.
That's what I wanted to say. That they concede so many goals. But if you look at the last 5 games, it's not out of place to say that Nottingham Forest is the informed team of the two. Last 5 games.
The last.
Of the last 5 games, they won 2, they drew 2, they lost 1.
Yeah.
Liverpool lost 3 and won 2.
And the last 5 games have been all Sean Dyche, because his first game was against Porto. Then he lost to Bournemouth, drew United, drew with.
Say that United part again.
Drew with they beat Leeds United.
They drew with United, Manchester United.
So, but then again, if you look at Liverpool's last 5 games, they've not been easy opponents.
So that Real Madrid is not different from Leeds.
So what have you seen in this game?
This is my underdog game of the weekend. It's going to end up in a draw.
I think Liverpool might edge it.
I'm going to call this a draw with my full chest.
I think Liverpool might
1-1. 1-1.
I think Liverpool might edge this game.
Liverpool has more than enough to win this game.
They do have more than enough.
It might be close, but just to be objective, this will be a Liverpool win. 2-1.
All right. Wolverhampton, new manager.
Are we going to make a difference?
Rob Edwards is taking charge of his first game this weekend. I don't know if you saw what's his name? Norway, when they qualified, they were winning. They bought in Strad Larsen for Haaland. He came in within 2-3 minutes. he clinched the World Cup for them. And I said, Norway. I said that people are underlooking. You have Haaland, Strad Larsen. They have some very, very good players.
Oh, you did not remember Odegaard's name in all this.
He was not part of the people that took them to the World Cup. So he was not part of them. So we cannot be calling people that did not
ask Haaland who his best creator is. If
we cannot be calling people that did
not. Haaland has been missing him. They play.
We cannot be calling people that did not.
It's not only Larsen. He's Okoko Michael.
But yes, Robert Edwards, are we going to have new manager bounce at home?
Is he going to start Arokodari?
He should start Arokodari.
Is he going to put his future on Tolu Arokodari? That's the question I want answers to.
Yes. I think Robert Edwards is going to bring out the best in Tolu Arokodari.
Okay. We'll be here for this conversation in a few weeks. I dare him. I dare him to put his future on Tolu Arokudari. Let's see how far it gets him. Maybe they have 2 points now. What do they have? They will soon be in minus. They will reduce from 2.
So this is the tricky thing about this time. Magay is a doubt. Dakori has been injured, doubtful. Nketiah is a doubt. So my problem is I look at the Wolves team and I'm looking at least 7 of them unknown entity. Unknown entity, they are really showing why they're unknown entity. Their highest goal scorer is Munetsi. You know how many goals he has?
3.
Just 1. If your highest goal scorer just has 1 goal.
For Crystal Palace?
No, for Wolves. Munetsi.
Yes, that's the problem.
Mateta has 6 goals. Yeah, that's the.
Yeah, Mateta alone has 6 goals. Sarr himself has more than. Let me see. I think Sarr has 3 goals too.
So, I think it's Crystal Palace has more than enough to get this game over the line. Or what do you see? New manager.
Crystal Palace win, straight win, 2-0.
2-0. I think I'm calling that as well. Because they also have Mosquera. We don't know if it's the same one as the one in.
No, it's not that one. No. This one is Mosquera from Temu Mosquera.
You know, when people have the same name, you know they can be. But yeah, this is the game of the weekend, the banger of the weekend.
Newcastle
and it is being played
United versus Manchester City.
And it is being played at the hell of the English Premier League.
That's the annoying part. When they are playing City now, they will go and attack City. It's Arsenal, they will defend and be looking for counter or Timade to not in 1 goal and be defending. Okay now.
So this is just the only thing I have. Dan Burn is suspended for this game. He got a second year.
That's going to be a huge miss for
That's them. A huge loss because I would just put Dan Burn on Haaland. Livramento is still doubtful. Osula, William Osula is an ankle injury. And
why are you saying as if he's Haaland?
And your Wissa is yet to kick a ball for Newcastle.
It's Wotemade versus Haaland. Simple.
Yes, and I'll give you the stats. Wotemade has 4 goals. Haaland has 14 goals.
Exactly. So,
however, Wotemade, I think ever since he signed for Newcastle, honestly, both for club and country, I have to say maybe this is best return in his career so far. Man City are on form. We cannot dispute that. 4 wins in the last 5 games.
Newcastle themselves are not too far back.
Yes, and the 2 games they've lost are 2 games they've played away. Yeah. So technically, Newcastle are playing in their comfortable zone. Donnarumma is looking.
They are beginning to find him out.
No, I saw him for Italy, and I said he was not looking at himself. He said, "How did I go from Man City to this team? What am I doing here? How did I find myself here?" Honestly, it is not going to be an easy game. Just because it is at Newcastle's home ground. That is all. Doku, we don't know. Maybe he has played this game of the season already, or maybe there's
playing against. Well, let's see how old is
Trippier. Trippier is about 33, 34.
Doku will feast on him. That's what Doku likes. Once they are over 30, he's you'll be doing shit.
He's licking his lip. Is it?
Once he sees 30-something-year-old, when he sees Timber and Co now, he will go and hide in the middle.
And this guy is back and he's playing not too bad. Checky too. He's not too bad as well. So, honest, I think Newcastle will win this game 2-1.
I'm going to call it a draw, 2-2.
I think Newcastle. I'm going for Newcastle for this one.
I'm going to do a 2-2 draw.
All right, so let's go to the games on Sunday. The beautiful Sunday. Just 2 games.
Just 2 games, yes.
We can just
game. That's why. We'll take our time to discuss that one.
Let's touch about Leeds Aston Villa.
You know my opinion on that. I'm not going to repeat it, but I'm just going to call it Villa win 2-0.
I think I'll go with the Villa win as well. I think I'll go with the Villa win. So at this point, I'm going to leave the floor open for you. But before I leave the floor open for you, I just want to let you know that Arsenal have scored 10 goals in the last 5 games. Spurs have scored 9 goals in the last 5 games.
And they've considered
Spurs are ranked number 1.
How many have they considered in the last 5
games?
Spurs
are ranked number 1 playing away from home. Arsenal are ranked number 2 and playing away from home.
How many have they considered in the last 5 games?
In the last 5 games, Spurs have only considered, in the last 5 games, Spurs have only considered 5 goals.
6 goals.
5 goals. In the last 5 games.
5 goals, okay.
5 goals.
5 goals, good.
And
how many has Arsenal considered?
2 goals.
2 goals, okay, good.
But bear in mind, Archie Gray is injured. Ben Davies is injured.
Doesn't matter. Those ones are not. They don't add anything to them.
Kota Takai is injured. Dragusin is injured. Madison is injured.
I think
Begval is a doubt.
They will miss Madison.
Bissouma is a doubt. Kulusevski is injured. Solanke is injured. Kudus is a doubt. And Kolomwani. That is 11 players doubtful for Spurs.
Yeah, I can do a list from Arsenal's end too.
But
Gabriel is injured.
It's not to 11.
It's
not up to 11.
Jesus is injured. Because you know how many weeks we had more than 11.
Who is Jesus? Is he an Arsenal player?
Who is Dragusin?
Dragusin, yes.
What is Takai?
Yes, if Takai played this game, do you know what he would have done?
I know what he would have done. No,
you know what he would. Okay,
Martinelli is December, Havertz December, Madueke December, Victor Gyökeres doubtful. So they have.
So Spurs have 11 players. 11.
We have
just a few. Just
we
a
have
few.
7.
Just 7. 7 to 11.
That's just extra 4. And of those 4, of these 11, 4 of them here are not even important in the grand scale. All these Ben Davies, Gray.
No, then we can say Gabriel Jesus is not important in the grand scheme of Martinelli is not
the only real players here that would have made a difference. And I think Kudus will play because he's African man. Tomorrow morning I will kit up. Is Kudus, Solanke, Kulusevski, Bissouma, and maybe a little bit of Begval. Madison is even too old. Nobody cares about him.
Wow. Okay, so I'll leave the floor for you. All
right, so Gabriel Magalhaes is a very big miss. But however, on some level, I was thinking about it, and I think I'm a little bit happy that he's injured. Because as a team, we have become too dependent on him doing something on the offensive end. Let this team win proper games without all this unnecessary drama of waiting for corner to score first. People are playing deep against us. We first have to open them up with a set piece goal and then they come out. No, open them up with a normal goal. And then we go from there. But I will still take another set piece goal. I don't mind. Very nice one. In fact, 2. Okay. Yeah. So for this game, apart from Gabriel, I think the core of who's been available before will be there, right? So we'll still have that. I think Califury is going to play. He's doubtful, but he's going to play. And I don't think Arteta will change much of that defense. To if Kudus is not playing, I think Arteta will start. MLS. But if Kudus is playing, I think he might start in Kapi on the left, and then Saliba, Mosquera in the middle, and Timber. The midfield is not going to change. It's going to be Zubimendi, Rice, Eze. But I hear Odegaard is back.
Okay.
He's back. He will start on the bench, most likely. Arteta is not just going to throw him into this kind of game. And then it will be Saka, Trossard, and Merino. I'm going to call it without much drama. It's a North London derby, and we know what we think about the Spurs. So it's going to be a good warm-up to face Bayern and Chelsea, more serious clubs. So I'm going to call this. And someone asked me, just to digress a little bit, someone was asking me that of the 3 games, if Arsenal has the option to win just 2 of the games, right, and lose 1, which one would I say Arsenal should lose? My answer is, and will not change, Bayern. It just makes sense because the Champions League table is such that you still have enough games to make up and be top 8, right?
Okay.
Premier League, on the other hand, you can't afford to start to lose form and give those chasing you confidence, and your team starts to have some doubt as well.
Okay.
So I would rather win Tottenham, Chelsea, which gives me some gap to push those ones back, and also lose Bayern if I have to lose again, right? So, and then we'll probably start Merino up front if Victor Gyökeres is not playing. I hear that some people are saying he's back. I don't know. We've heard so much rumors over the last 24 hours. I've just decided not to even listen to anything.
Not to listen. Okay.
So I'm going to call it a straight 3-1 win for Arsenal. No, 1K. They won't get a goal. I'm going to call it a straight 3-0 win for Arsenal.
So, are you ready for my own opinion?
Absolutely not. I'm not interested, but it's okay. You can give it.
This is from a tactical point of view.
Yes.
Michael Oliver is going to be the referee on the day.
You know the funniest thing that is going to happen? He's going to make it up to Arsenal. That's this is
an issue.
This
is corruption. No, this is corruption. This is corruption before the game. This is absolute.
So
corruption.
you were going to say it's going to distract and now that
this is absolute corruption before the game. You are saying it's going to make it up. You are putting pressure under a referee. I completely disagree and I disapprove this. Okay. I'll be sending an email to PGMOL to watch out for this particular. In fact, my eyes are going to be glued on this game after this statement. And I'm going to stand with my stats. Thomas Frank, you have the opportunity this weekend to write your name among the legends in North London. You have this weekend to take out the thing that people say, oh, is a Spursy thing. This is the weekend where we know who you truly are.
Do you know, for the last 2 months, this is the same speech you always give. You mentioned the coach's name. I say, this is the week you have to.
I'm telling no. He has to show us because this
and
is.
On Sunday, you come here looking very angry.
This is what determines his managerial career, and his life is on the line because of this game. His life, his career, a lot is on the line for this game. Not London derby. Spurs, you need to stand up. You need to show them that you are not what you are. You are currently on the table where you are right now. So I believe. And I believe. Matthias Tel, Richarlison, Pape Matar, Jet Spence, stand up and be counted. Stand up and let your name be written among the stars. I'm calling it today. Spurs are winning that game 3-1 at the Emirates. 3-1 at the Emirates. We're going to see 3-1 at the Emirates. And this is, if I'm a tactical point of view.
Is this an objective thing?
It is an objective thing. It is an objective because Spurs.
You can look in the camera and say this is objective.
This is objective because Spurs have the players that can tackle that set piece that Arsenal only know how to use. Jet Spence is going to mark out Saka. Poro is going to take out whoever plays that right wing. So I believe they have a chance. Play it very well. Sit down, hit them on the break. There is no Gabriel. They have what it takes. Thomas Frank, prove me wrong this weekend, that you are not a fake ass manager, that this is the weekend that you write your name is written among the stars in North London. Thank you so much. That's all I have to say.
Are you done?
Michael Oliver, I also expect a professional referee.
Are you done? So just to add before we go to the final game of the weekend.
Yes.
I'm looking at the potential lineup. This sports team is not bad. They still have Simmons.
Yes, Simmons. This is
Sarr, Palinha.
Yes.
Romero, Van der Ven, Poro. These are good players. Spence.
Yes.
These are good players. So it should make for a good game.
It should make for an absolute good game. Absolute game. Yeah. Not a snooze fest. Absolute good game.
Yeah.
So let's go to the final game of the weekend.
Yes, I'm going to leave the floor to you. Same way you left the floor to me.
Yes. So in the last 8 games, Man United versus Everton. Man United have 6 wins and 2 draws. In fact, the last time Everton had something was when they beat United April 9, 2022.
Did you spend the week cramming all this data just to be able to make yourself happy?
So the worst of the worst that can happen is a draw in this game. But they are coming to the third that. No. I'm not calling it a draw.
Okay.
With my chest, with my jersey, I'm telling you. If you look at the head-to-head, overall, Man United have 19 wins. Everton have 6 wins. So we're going to make it 20 wins this weekend. Inshallah. Because they are coming to the theater of dreams. To the theater of dreams. Don't get me wrong. They do have some good players, which I like. I like Iliman and Dye. I believe that guy is.
Don't worry about their players. Focus on yours.
Chesko
is out.
I'm being objective.
Casemiro is doubtful.
Yes. Maguire is doubtful.
Maguire is doubtful.
And half players
Meno is out.
Meno is not out.
Martinez is out forever.
Martinez is coming back.
When?
Meno is just doubtful. Meno will be available tomorrow. I have the one and only Sexy Zexy to push up front. I have my trio. My fluid.
Does he still know how to play soccer?
I have my fluid front 3: Mount, Cunha, Umbuems. So, and we know Captain Fantastico just came back from scoring a hat-trick, helping his team.
What kind of hat-trick was it? Penalties.
He scored a goal.
Penalties.
He scored goals. No. Do you know how hard it is? Okay, if penalties were easy, why did Moses Simon score penalty?
Who is that one? So that's the level of
your
No.
That's
the level of your captain.
No. I'm telling you,
that's the level of your captain, Moses Simon.
If penalties were easy, why didn't Basti score it?
But those are the guys you are comparing your captain.
No, I'm telling you that if penalties were easy, why did Shemi Ajayi score his own?
I now know that United is finished. If those are the guys you are comparing,
I'm not telling you that to score a penalty is not that easy.
It's okay.
But I'm going to end with this. Bruno. He came from Sporting like Cristiano. He goes left, he goes right. He is Captain Magnifico. Another weekend, Man United is going to put a smile on my face for the rest of the week. So,
all right. So, Everton.
Yes.
Let's do some objective analysis.
Yes.
Everton, they've had some tough games.
Okay.
They lost to Tottenham. They lost to Man City. And I want to believe that they've learned some hard lessons from those 2 losses.
Word.
When I look at the injuries list for Everton, it's not such. They just have Braithwaite and Patterson and all of that. So I'm looking at the 2 teams.
Okay.
And my take on this,
yes,
that it should be a straight win for United. It should be a straight win for United.
Yes, and it will be.
But this is a tricky game. This is the kind of game where David Moyes goes to United and says, hey, listen, we've lost too many times over here.
Okay.
We've lost too many games. And I want to take your mind back to the friendly on Sunday, August 3. It was a 2-2 draw. I want to take your mind back a little further.
Is this what we are doing? Friendly.
Listen carefully.
No, is this what we are doing? Friendly.
I will take your mind. Once I stop on that friendly, I will now go further to February 2025. Premier League. Everton, Manchester United.
Okay.
United managed to claw out a draw from that game.
Okay.
Managed. Everton went ahead 2 goals in that game.
Okay.
So it's getting closer and
what
closer.
About December 2024?
No. That's not important. We're talking about recent
games. No. What?
It's
still recent.
This year. No, it's gone.
But that was last season. If you are doing comparative of last season.
So I'm not doing any comparative of last season.
If you are doing comparative of last season, if you are doing comparative of last season.
Hey, I didn't disturb you when you were doing your analysis. Can you let me learn? Because you don't like what I'm saying. That's the problem.
Okay, so, you want to do
let me learn.
If you want to do fair comparison,
United has won
November when we played last time in November 2023.
Listen, United has won a lot of games up until
we haven't won a lot of games.
A lot of Everton games against Everton.
We've not still beaten them enough.
Now, it is getting closer, is the point I'm making.
Okay.
They've managed over the last year to show that, no, we are not afraid of these guys, whether home or away. We're not scared of these guys, you know. And Mbuemo Kunya, how these guys played in that friendly game. Okay. So now that friendly game did not have Grealish.
Okay.
Grealish is back, is in form, is fresh, is ready to go.
Okay.
So it feels like a slippery game, in my opinion. So I'm going to call it another close game and call it a 2-2 draw.
Okay. So
I think Everton will take a lead, 2-1 lead, and United will equalize.
So this is your unbiased view, right?
Yes. Completely unbiased.
Completely unbiased. No problem.
Yes.
Well, guys, that is it for the weekend insights. And you should have it on all platforms, TikTok and YouTube, very, very soon. And hopefully, one team will be celebrating. One team will be celebrating. The two teams are playing at home. So, but we all know one team is under pressure because their next game is against Bayern Munich. Harry Kane is coming to town. Look at that.
So we are going to take Spurs first.
So two North London boys.
The return of the glorious one back.
Okay.
Wiping again.
We like
just to confirm it.
This is what we love to see. Guys, thank you so much for today. And we'll see you guys on the review. And I think we also have the Champions League preview where we know Arsenal would receive it again, back to back.
When we know that United is not playing. Maybe I might even do that review alone. Because you have a rule. Any club that is not in that competition, you should not be talking about it.
When we have back to back. But anyway, guys, have a good weekend. Do all the good stuff. Like, subscribe, share. Please comment. Share with your friends, family, everyone. Thank you so much and have a good weekend.
Yeah.